Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Arun and right now I am giving you a lot of tips on how to prepare for your interviews. And in this section today, I'll be talking about 3 wrong ways to introduce yourself, particularly when the interviewer asks you, tell me about yourself. But before we really get into the session, I want you to subscribe my channel, like my channel, share my thoughts if you feel that they are worth sharing, if you feel that they have really added value to you. Well, so when the interviewer asks you a question, tell me about yourself, and if you respond by saying, what do you want to know? Everything is written on my resume. It clearly reflects, number one thing is your attitude. Number two, it is your preparation towards this particular job and of course for the interview. It clearly gives an indication to the interviewer that you are not mentally ready to come for this position. Because when they ask you a question, tell me about yourself, the whole idea is for you as a candidate is to tell about what you are good at, what have you done, and how you are ready for the job that you have applied for. So let's get into the wrong ways, the 3 wrong ways that people get into when they answer this question, tell me about yourself, and let's find that out. So the number one point that people talk is they are life story type. If you ask them, tell me about yourself, they will go back to their entire life story, starting from their mother, their father, their brothers, then their schooling, then their college, then their first job, then about their boss, and then finally they will come into the point that what they are currently working upon. Now imagine if you are a life story type introduction, you are actually going to take a lot of time and the interest of the interviewer will be absolutely gone from you as a potential candidate. So this is the first mistake that a lot of people make when they start talking everything from their life story in terms of tell me about, in the question, tell me about yourself. The second mistake that most of the candidates make when they talk about tell me about yourself is they talk the complete history about their organizational journey. They will start from their first company, they will talk about their achievement, they will go into the second company, they'll talk about their achievement, and so on and so forth. Now they become a company story type introduction, and a huge amount of time gets lost. And the interviewer has actually lost the complete interest, because on one hand you are not coming to the point for what they have asked a simple question about, tell me about yourself. So they simply start talking about the stories of their company, their achievements, the locations that they work for, the headquarters that they have worked for, and sometimes even the people they talk about they have worked along with. And this just completely takes away the interviewer's interest from the candidate. Now we come to the third part. The third mistake that most of the candidate makes while they are talking about tell me about yourself is that they talk about self-glorification. They simply talk about how good, how excellent they are when it comes to whether their jobs, whether their studies, or whether in other co-curricular activities that they have taken part. No doubt the interviewer is looking out for excellent candidates and they are looking for excellence in every candidate. But you are self-glorifying yourself in every statement that you are the best performer, that you are the number one, you did excellent job, everybody was talking high about you. If you continuously self-praise yourself more than required, the interviewer would definitely think that you are overselling yourself. So you need to be very careful when you are, and that too at the introduction stage. So you need to be careful when you are introducing yourself. You need to avoid these 3 particular areas. That is number 1, the life story type. The number 2 is the company story type. And the number 3 is the self-glorification type. And now we will talk about that what exactly you need to do if you really want to impress upon the interviewer and you want to make an impact on the interviewer and get that job that you are really aspiring for. Now the first and foremost thing is your introduction of that initial point should not be more than between 30 seconds to 45 seconds at max. Because if you are confined within this time space, you need to speak out everything about yourself. And how that will happen? That can only happen if you are able to create a script. If you are able to create a script of your introduction, you will be able to come out very clearly. Now the point is, once you create a script, you need to mug up that script in and out, that even in the middle of the night, if somebody wakes you, you can speak out from your heart and not like cramming that particular word. Because if it is not coming out of your heart, it will look like that you have crammed that particular piece of information. So if I have to introduce myself, tell me about yourself, what are the important things that I will take care of it? Number one, I will be taking care of it is I'll talk about my family, I'll talk about my education, and I'll talk about my professional journey. This is the sequence that I follow. So I'll simply say that I live in Delhi, my family is in Delhi, lives along with me, I live along with my parents, my wife, and followed by I have been educated, I'm a graduate, I'm a science graduate, I'm a postgraduate, I have done MBA in sales and marketing, I have around 18 years of work experience, I have been recognized, I have been appraised very high in my entire 18 years of my career. I am very strong in skills, 1, 2, 3, 4 skills that you highlight, and how you have been recognized for your skills over the years. And finally, you should come up with the point that when you came to know about this job, you found that you are the right suitable candidate because you have the extensive experience and the education background and the idea about that how you will be able to solve the problem of this particular company and with this job in your hand. Now, if you are able to put everything like this in 30 to 45 seconds, you are actually telling the interviewer that 1, how well you are prepared, 2, how much you are interested in that job, 3, your attitude towards that job, that position is very serious, and number 4, you are the suitable candidate because you carry across that experience and expertise that is what they are looking for. So how you prepare, because preparation is the key when you are preparing for any interview. So how you prepare by creating a script, by practicing that script and completing it within 30 seconds is an art, and it can only come by practice. So I hope that this simple but not that easy part of interview preparation, tell me about yourself, would have really helped you to understand that what are the potential mistakes a lot of candidate makes and what is the right way to go forward and grab that opportunity available to you. I look forward for your comments, I look forward for your feedback, and I really feel that if you found this video useful, do like and subscribe my channel on YouTube. Thank you very much and stay connected.